join and you don't think about that kind of stuff. You just think you're going to have your military experience. I want to either go to school, do the job, and those other traumatic events that happen to you, you don't really think about.
This year marks 75 years of women serving in the military, but serving together does not mean going through the same experience. In-depth reporter Alicia Nespreto brings us some of the unique challenges women face while serving.
Kamitra Marzette grew up in a military family.
My parents were both Army, so both military, so I basically had an ID card since I was born.
So it was no surprise when she joined the Air Force in 2001.
It was a great experience for me, to be honest. I loved it.
While her 21 years in the service was a great experience, she also faced challenges as a woman in the military.
I will say when you walk into a room, there's more men than women. There are times where you feel like you have to outperform or outshine to be seen.
Working harder to be taken seriously is just one of the obstacles women in the military face. Studies show they are more than twice as likely to experience PTSD and almost 9 times as likely to report military sexual trauma. All of this on top of the many challenges they face at home.
They still have oftentimes multiple roles they have to play. They have to care for their children while also being intensely focused on their mission in the military. We also see women having multiple deployments, which was not always the case.
This strain can build up over time.
I remember I was stationed in El Paso, which is where I'm from. I was about to retire, and my husband was away. He's also active duty. I was working. I was going to school for my master's degree, and I was trying to plan my retirement. And I remember one day I was driving, and I broke down on the way to work because it was stressful. Like the stress had built up so much, I didn't even realize it.
Both men and women service members can face this level of stress and are encouraged to seek help if they need it.
Trauma and stress-related disorders are highly treatable, and there's many different ways to approach treatment.
The Stephen A. Cohen Military Family Clinic at Endeavors in Killeen helps veterans of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. And Dr. Cheryl Paulus tells me no one is beyond repair.
It is never too late for someone to seek treatment. And it may be that, folks have tried a lot of things on their own, and they have gotten partway there, and they just need to get a little bit of extra help.
It's okay to have a bad day, but when those bad days start to accumulate and you can't figure your way to a good day, that's when you need to call.
Despite the stress that can come with being a member of the military, Marzette said she loved her experience and hope women continue to enjoy serving for another 75 years. In Killeen, Alicia Nespreto, 25 News.